Well, thank you everybody for joining us. Thanks for sharing a little bit something about nonprofits. Great to get to know you. Today's webinar is the top 10 nonprofit AI powered website tools trends for 2024. That was a mouthful. I think you're going to learn a little bit more as we go on. My name is Aretha Simons. I'm the webinar producer here at TechSoup. So glad to be here with you today. I'm just going to show you on the next slide how you can engage. I know many of you are familiar with it. Somebody's already turned on the closed caption. If you have a question, please use the Q&A feature down at the bottom of your screen. Also, we're going to email you the tomorrow because the holidays are coming up, but you'll get this in your email with the video replay and the slides. You need the closed caption, hit the CC button at the bottom of your screen. I'm just going to go to the next slide and show you something new that we have here at TechSoup. Is called Quad, where you can do more good together. I'm going to put a link in the chat in just a moment. You can learn more about Quad and all the wonderful things we have come up here at TechSoup. But you're not here for me, you're here for our wonderful partners at Tap Network. So I'm going to go ahead and let them introduce themselves. John and Tarek, welcome. I'll turn this over to you. Have a great webinar.
Awesome. Thanks, Aretha. So to introduce myself, my name is John. I am a project manager here at Tap Network. I've been working in the digital space for over 10 years now as a designer, developer, and project manager. At Tap, I primarily work on the back side of things, making sure that projects run smoothly. And my co-host today is Tarek. He is a web developer and AI prompt engineer over with Tap. He has been in the field for over 6 years, building websites and so much more. To give you guys a little bit of an intro on who we are, we're TAP. We're a team dedicated to empowering nonprofits in today's digital age. We have a great collaboration with TechSoup Global, where we are able to offer discounted services to nonprofits like yourself. When it comes to how we work, we have a holistic approach for both web design and marketing that is tailored solutions for nonprofits. We're always trying to empower nonprofits with tools and knowledge in this digital landscape. And today we've got a couple AI tools that we think would be really great for you guys to check out. So we've already done our intros. Next, we'll discuss some AI tools. And then at the end, we'll set aside some time for some QAs. Let's get started. With that, I will hand it over to our resident ChatGPT expert, Tarek. Tarek, go ahead and take it away.
We're unable to hear you.
Let's go.
Oh, there we go. There you go.
Yes, I hope everyone can hear. Hello, beautiful people. This is Tarek again, and I hope you're having an amazing day. Today, we're going to talk about some really amazing tools that can empower your business, empower your nonprofit, that can help you to stay up to date in 2024. So, you know which tool I'm going to start with. The king of AI universe is one and only ChatGPT. Okay, so before I start with ChatGPT, I have a question to everyone. I just wanted to know, like, we are about to finish the end of the 2023 and start 2024. I just want to know, how is there anyone never tried ChatGPT? Never tried ChatGPT ever? Wow. Okay. Let me see. I already use ChatGPT. How many people are using ChatGPT for day-to-day activities? Amazing. How many people are using ChatGPT Pro version? I mean the paid version, GPT-4, the version 3, Pro version. Only the free. Yes, free is enough for getting started. Who those who are not get a chance like to start with ChatGPT, I'm trying to explain everything as much as easy possible so that you can get started with ChatGPT. And I'm gonna share some tricks and tips. Though this webinar is not about ChatGPT, so I can't actually talk about ChatGPT for a long time. But if you ask me a tool to recommend you, I'll always recommend you to start with ChatGPT. There's tons of other LLM out there, but I'll recommend you to start with ChatGPT. I'm gonna share some tips and tricks, just some basic one, so that everyone can understand and everyone can try this out. Awesome. So let's get started. Um, if you know ChatGPT, ChatGPT is a LLM, large language model created by OpenAI. So ChatGPT has a couple of versions like 3.5, 4. So 4 is advanced version that you need to pay for $20 per month. It also has some extra features, but if you want to just try out, then I'll recommend you to try out the free one, ChatGPT. The best way to get started is go to openai.com and just create an account. It's very simple to create an account and get started. And if you are in my webinar 2 months ago, I talk about ChatGPT in briefly. So I recommend you to watch that to get some idea, understanding of how ChatGPT works. And I also have 2 ebooks. You can also try this out, like if you need prompts, stuff like that. So I'll not waste time on ChatGPT more. So I'm gonna go to the next slide and show you some tips and tricks. So this is the same thing I talked about on the last webinar. So the thing here is like, if you want to get best out of ChatGPT, you need to provide as much as information about you. I mean, the better ChatGPT know about you, the better result it can provide. So in order to get the best out of it, try to provide some context. Context mean like your organization overview, your program, your vision and mission, your partnership, your if you have testimonial, also include the testimonial, social media, online presence, stuff like that. You create a complete bundle and then gave it to ChatGPT. That I'm going to share you as an example on next slide, and so you can get an idea how it works. Then once you give a context, then you can ask ChatGPT to do the best you want. So let me go to the next slide. Here's a structure like task, context, stuff like that. Let me see. So, um, free version works. Free version enough. I think if you want to upgrade to the paid version, I'll show you why you should upgrade and why you shouldn't. Let me go to the next slide. So here's an example. So this is from my ebook, the free one, that I talk about like how to write uh, a copy, extended sales copy for donation page. So same thing is like we created a model or fake nonprofit named UGN, Urban Green Network, and we send information like to ChatGPT, like telling ChatGPT to create a copy, extended sales copy for our organization, and I would provide a little bit of information. Don't worry, I'm gonna show you a practical example how I did that and how you can do better. Like a couple of things you will not never find on this slide, because some things you need to do it practically. You need to see practically how it works, and I'm gonna share some tips and tricks as well. So the good thing here is like the prompts will work in version 4 or version 3.5, free or paid version. So don't worry about this. Uh, then let me go to the next slide. So as this webinar is talking about, morely talking about the web content, I mean, 10 tools that AI-powered website tools. So then we are mainly focusing on creating web content using AI. So how we can leverage ChatGPT to create some web content, this, I'm going to show you on the next slide, and this will be our main objective today. So there's a couple of simple base prompt I have on my left-hand side to show you like how we can use ChatGPT to get a result. So I just show you an example. On the left-hand side, we have a couple of prompt. Don't worry, you'll get the slide and you will get this prompt as well. So don't worry about this. You just have to copy and go to ChatGPT and paste it on ChatGPT and replace your, if you see the third bracket, you need to replace uh, the third bracket information with your information, with your nonprofit information. Once you replace that, you are gonna get the result for specific result for your nonprofit, for let's say whatever you're going to achieve. One of the thing I found most common issue when I work with clients is getting the content. It's not client problem, because it's really hard to create content and provide it to the developer, designer, website creator. So to break the gaps, I'm going to show you how we can do that very easily. And you don't have to do a lot of stuff, just a couple of steps, and you're going to love that. Let me go to the next slide. So before I show a practical example, I need to tell about a couple of alternatives. So there's a couple of alternatives out there like Bard, Claude. Someone from I think on chat talking about Claude. Yes, you're very smart. Claude is very a good tool. If you want to try this out, go ahead, try this out. But if you never tried ChatGPT, try ChatGPT first, be expert, and then go to Claude. Compare your result, and you're gonna love that. These are the free version. There's a couple of pro tools out there as well, like Write Sonic. Let's say if you want to create a donation page, the problem you're gonna have the first is not having the copy for the donation page. I mean the sales page, landing page. How we can overcome that? Uh, if you have, if you can do through ChatGPT, like giving a prompt, or you can go to Write Sonic, and they have a specific um, page created, like a prompt created for you, where you can go and put little bit of information that it's gonna create a copy for your landing page. You just have to copy that and go to your any builder and paste it and create your landing page. And tools to be mentioned, Jasper. Jasper is among the one of the most reliable and really good tool out there when it comes to doing content marketing, content writing. So it's a paid one. If you still want to try, if you are doing if you want to go ahead with AI, I'll recommend you to go with the Jasper. Try out Write Sonic if possible. So let me go to the next slide. Midjourney. Midjourney is a tool to generate image. So if you are in my last webinar, I talk about Midjourney. It has little bit of learning curve, but not really tough. You just have to create an account to go there and just do some prompting. If I'll recommend you to watch my last webinar. Here I talk about Midjourney in depth. What Midjourney does is it create text to image. Like you give text prompt and it's gonna reply you with images, really amazing images. So if you never tried Midjourney, I would recommend you to try. Midjourney is a paid. Don't worry, I'm gonna talk about some free option as well. So AI tools like Midjourney, there is Leonardo AI and DALL-E 3. DALL-E 3 is OpenAI, I mean ChatGPT tool that can generate images for you. So on the next example, I'm gonna talk about DALL-E 3 in depth. I'm gonna show you complete example how we can use DALL-E 3 and ChatGPT combination to get result. So let me dive into the let me dive into the real life example. Okay, let me open it up. Mm, 1 minute.
While you're doing
I hope
that,
everyone's
I was gonna just pause to ask you a quick question. Kevin says, is it safe to input confidential information into ChatGPT in order to build a good prompt?
yes. Don't worry about this. Everyone have to provide information, or like ChatGPT is never gonna use the information to share with someone else. But on Midjourney, you need to pick let's say you generated an image and you don't want to make it public, like public and access. So you need to go for an upgraded plan, like the most expensive one, and then you'll get your private territory. So why whatever image you generate, it will not be available public. I mean public can't see that. On ChatGPT, if you are talking about I don't know which kind of confidential information you are talking about, like I will not recommend you to provide really too much confidential information. Like you can talk about your company, you can talk about your company vision, mission, like something that you can share with AI. If you want to share information like what I can say, credit card information, I'll not recommend you to do this. Though GPT is safe, but I'll not recommend you to do this. Okay. Don't worry, everyone. You can still use free version. Free version is enough. I just want to show you that if you have, like, as most of the people are talking about, they're using paid version, they are using the ChatGPT already. So I want to show them how we can leverage the pro version, how we can use pro version to get better result. Okay, so here's an example. This is my account. If you see my screen, so what I'm gonna do here, I'm gonna like, create a homepage copy. So what prompt I provide here is like act like Russell Brunson from ClickFunnels. If you know, Russell Brunson is he's the founder of ClickFunnels, the funnel guy. So I told ChatGPT to act like Russell Brunson. Now write a persuasive yet effective homepage copy. But before he write that down, I want to give context. You can try this out on free version as well. Don't worry. So ChatGPT provided me absolutely. Then I provided ChatGPT the context, I mean, information about my organization. I can see some background information, founder, blah, blah, blah. This is fake information, not real, but I just want to create to show you how it works. So these are the information I provided to ChatGPT. Now, what ChatGPT does, based on the information I provided ChatGPT, is going to create a copy, web page copy for me. What I do next here is like, I give the prompt that I have shown you on the slide. I give the prompt, and then ChatGPT created another copy, homepage copy for me that I can use to create website. I can use this copy on my homepage. So as a web developer, as a someone who design or create website, is really helpful for me. It will also help clients to, like, let's say they don't have to spend quite a bit of time to create content. They just have to provide a little bit of information to GPT, and GPT is going to create copy. So this is really helpful. So you don't have to worry about getting content. So here's an example to how you can create copy with GPT-3. Now I'm going to show you some, I'm going to give you a little bit of tips and tricks. Now, so this version, this part is for someone who have the paid version. ChatGPT paid version comes with $20 per month plan. It worth 100%. So if you can afford, I'll recommend you to go for that. If you don't, then use the free version. I'll show you some alternative as well for this image and competitive analysis as well, some alternative. Stick to the end of this webinar, because and at the end of the webinar, I'm going to share you the free tool. So from this part, we start with the paid version. I mean, we are going to see the paid version power. What I'm going to do, let's say sometimes we don't have the content, sometimes we don't have the idea how the copy will be. So in that case, what we can do, we can tell ChatGPT, let's say I have 5 competitor. I know 5 non-profit organization. They're doing really good, my competitors. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to give these 5 website link to ChatGPT and tell ChatGPT to analyze this website and see how they wrote their copy. Based on their structure, based on their writing tone, create a copy for us. That way, it will save tons of your time and create a really effective copy. Like what I did here, like I say, I'll send you links to some nonprofit website. You can take a look at them for ideas to how to write content for website homepages. This is applicable for homepage, about page, sales page, email, social media marketing, anywhere you want to use this, anywhere it will works. So I send the links. So the paid version has the web accessibility, I mean web browsing feature that are not available in the free version. So as I have the paid version, I send the link to ChatGPT. Now ChatGPT is going to visit this link and analyze the website. Now based on what, like based on the example from YMCA, Feeding America and United Way, here's an extended highly effective homepage copy for the Urban Greening Networks initiatives. So now it
Derek.
wrote a new copy. Sorry.
Oh, so I just wanted to clarify, just from my understanding. So it will only be able to search the other websites with the paid version. Is that correct?
Yes, this is
Okay.
for the paid version.
Got
This is
it.
for the paid version.
Okay, cool.
Because the paid version only have the web accessibility, web browsing feature that are not available in the free version. I'm sorry for
Understand.
that, but don't worry. I'm going to show you some alternative as well, end of this webinar. So I have to go really fast. I'm sorry, because we have to cover a lot of things. So that's a copy created. Now, what else we can do? What else we get we can see the power of ChatGPT now. Now we have the copy ready. We need some images. ChatGPT on recent update, Dall-E integrated with ChatGPT right away from GPT-4. So now I said I now create 4 top quality stock images for homepage. So this is just a basic prompt. I just put that to give you an idea. So I put that on ChatGPT. Now ChatGPT generated 4 images. These are, you may don't like it, just to give an idea. It created 4 images as well on the same thread. If you learn a little bit of how to do better prompting, how to use better prompting to get better results, you can use this prompt to generate a better image on the same thread. Then I said I don't have logo. Now generate a logo based on the context I provided above. Now it created a logo. If you don't like it, say generate 10 more. You can now ask it to generate a business card, generate whatever you like social media cover. Everything it is gonna do that. And another pro tips, if you have the pro version, you can also use the Canva, a Canva plugin with your ChatGPT. So like let's say you can ask ChatGPT to create a social media post. You can ask ChatGPT to create a proposal template in Canva. ChatGPT is gonna create the proposal template in Canva and give you the link to the Canva directly. Amazing. So I hope everyone gonna try this out. So I'll hand over to John now. John, you can take over.
Okay, awesome. Thanks, Derek. So next we're going to talk about SEO. We all know how important SEO it is, how important it is to have good SEO on your website so that you rank high on Google. And as a nonprofit, the more eyes you have on your website, the more visibility you have, the more chances for donations you have. So now what we have here is SEO AI. What this does for you is it helps eliminate the stress and the time in finding those targeted keywords to get your pages ranking on Google. SEO AI offers SEO optimization on your current content, as well as help bring you new content. It uses AI data and an algorithm to search for those specific keywords that your donors use when looking for you. SEO AI even will search your competitors' keywords to help you rank better. Another great feature here is the ability to help you write long-form content similar to ChatGPT. It has a content builder in it that will suggest keywords for you as you are writing the content to best optimize your blogs and your pages for Google rankings. Now, I will say SEO AI is a paid service that has varying tiers based on what you need. If you're looking just to do something for free, I would suggest working with ChatGPT and using prompts similar to how Tarek just discussed. Writing your content first, prompting ChatGPT as an SEO writer, and then adding your content to ChatGPT for it to review, asking it to add any keywords based on your industries, and that will help you at least get started. And then up next, we're going to talk about Hotjar, which is a really cool tool used for UX and heat mapping. This one is really cool because it allows you to see how people are actually using and interacting with your website. It gives you insight into things like clicks, scrolls, movement, so you can have a better understanding of how people use your website and better ways to enhance it. With Hotjar, you can access real-time recordings of user sessions and gather direct feedback through the site, through like suggestion boxes and surveys. Let's see. And the heat map kind of looks like this. It's a really cool diagram showing you exactly where people are spending the most time clicking and looking at your websites. So Hotjar uses AI then to analyze the scrolls, the movements, the click data, engagement zones, and synthesizes all of that into an understandable visual data for you to look at. And if you really want to understand how your people are interacting with your website, Hotjar also offers AI-based surveys that you can send out to better understand the people that do come to your website. And then up next, we have Accessibee. Now, if there's one trend that's sweeping across the digital landscape, it is definitely accessibility. Sorry, 1 second. It's definitely accessibility. As the internet grows, the world gets smaller, and everyone deserves the ability to view your website, no matter what disabilities they may have. So what we've got here is accessibility, or Accessibility, excuse me. And it's an interactive accessibility tool that utilizes AI to automatically adjust your website for individuals with disabilities. It can optimize websites for screen readers, keyboard navigation. It ensures accessibility across all fundraising initiatives. Accessibility AI scans and recognizes images, providing alt text for the visually impaired. It also extracts embedded text within images, enhancing the UX for people using screen readers. This also rescans your website daily, making sure that your site stays accessibility compliant and can help remedy any changes that could impact that score. We're actually going to hop over to the website, and I'm going to show you a little demo of some of the things that it can do because it's pretty cool. So here's their website. Down here is where the accessibility menu would be. And I'm not going to go through everything because there's a lot of different features, but we'll go through a couple just to show you. They're pretty fun. So things that Accessibility can offer would include like vision impaired profiles, which usually means zooming in on things. Also ADHD friendly profiles. Yes, these slides will be available afterwards. So what an ADHD friendly profile does is just kind of highlights the specific area where your cursor is, so it allows users to be able to stay focused and highlight exactly where they're looking. We've also got, like I said earlier, we've got keyboard navigation and screen reader functionality. My computer's not set up for it right now, so I won't be clicking on those. But you really can do a lot with Accessibility. It's really cool. We've also got content scaling, which is essentially kind of like a zoom. Readable font. So let's say you have a script font as your titles on your website, and some people may not be able to read those. You can actually click readable font, and then it will change the fonts to something more standardized. Also highlight titles, highlight links, so people know where they can actually click. There's a text magnifier, and you can really start to get crazy with things. You can change the alignment of the text itself. Even getting into colors, there's color contrasts, including light contrast, high contrast, saturations, monochrome. It really allows the users to come in here and make the website usable for themselves and really kind of essentially break it visually without actually breaking it on the back end, which is great. Because then all we have to do is click off of all these tools and nothing on our site actually changed. We've also got other tools like muting all sounds, hiding images, stopping animations. We've even got changing your cursor to a larger black one or a larger white one. So really, like I said, it's kind of just got everything that you need. Now, this is a paid service, of course, but this does show kind of the future of accessibility using AI. And as it grows and things like this grow, features like these will become more available for everyone. Now, I did want to be able to give you guys some free options when it comes to accessibility. While these don't offer the tools we just looked at in Accessibility, these are accessibility checkers. So what you can do is you can add your URL to these sites, and it will give you a review of the areas of your website that are either are or are not accessibly compliant, and what you can do to fix it. I did actually enter this into one of these, into Wave. Let me find it. And put Nike here into Wave. Just as an example, the site normally looks better than this. As it scans it, it does kind of break it down a little bit. But what you can do then is click on these tags and actually see what's going on. So it looks like Nike does have 11 errors and 136 alerts. So you can actually go to like an alert is the yellow, and you can see what it is. Also gives you a description of heading levels. All these types of things are things that would be used for people that are on screen readers and whatnot. So it's a really cool tool that is completely free. Yeah, it won't actually fix it for yourself, but it does give you an awareness that then you can go in yourself and start making these updates. Yeah, so like I said, these are great ways to further your website for those who may have any type of disability on the web. And now I'm actually going to hand it back over to Tarek, and he is going to talk about some cool page builders. So Tarek, if you want to take it away.
Thank you, John. Now it's my turn again. Okay, we're gonna talk about some really good tool. Stick to the end of this webinar because I said I'm gonna share some two tools that is absolutely free. You can try this and you're gonna love that. I see people are talking about like TechSoup should provide some paid tool and cheap or like non-profit version. So I did my research to there's a couple of tools out there, really good AI tools, but the problem with these tools are really expensive. So I can't actually talk about this. So I try to look for some alternative and I found a couple of them and I'm really excited to share with this with you as well. So let me start sharing. So John talk about the accessibility. Accessibility is a big thing. I think every nonprofit should use and apply. And Hotjar thing, like you can easily track what is happening on your website. You can see why people are not donating, what's happening, why people are not signing up, why you are getting less conversion rate, right? So a website, a main purpose of a website is to get leads, get sales, or whatever. It has an objective behind the website. So if your website failed to do that, that means it's not actually really good to see. So to see that, to test that, to analyze that, you can use Hotjar, conversion rate optimization tools, UX tool, and to give better accessibility option, you can use accessibility tools. So let me start with Elementor. Before I talk with Elementor, I just want to ask people, have anyone ever heard of name of Elementor or ever tried Elementor? Ooh, no. I thought the answer is yes. Aditi raised hands. That means I assume the answer is yes. Okay, no. So Elementor is a WordPress. Have anyone heard the name WordPress?
I have Tarek.
Amazing. Yes, we should, isn't it? Because that's our job.
Yeah.
Okay. So, wow, wow, wow. So you heard about WordPress? Yes, both. Cindy is saying she heard about the both. Amazing. So Elementor is a page builder, a plugin, a application that you can find or install in WordPress. WordPress is a CMS, content management system, and Elementor is the biggest uh, and one of the most powerful, I think number one, page builder and for WordPress. What recently Elementor does, they announce they're gonna launch Elementor AI. Let me show you some features of Elementor AI. So has a feature of Elementor AI is like now with Elementor, you can with some prompts, like if you know ChatGPT, how ChatGPT works is like you give some instruction, I mean text, that's the prompt. Same thing goes for this Elementor, like you go to Elementor, you give a prompt to create a website, create a container, create a layout, then Elementor is gonna do that for you within just a couple of click and that is amazing like you're gonna love that like you can now build your website within 20 2 minutes 5 minutes and that is amazing like it's also cheap and you can also use the free version they also have paid version um, I recommend to try this out Elementor like you can see like you can generate image you can generate text you can generate a layout landing pages variation it's really amazing I would recommend everyone to try this out. Now let's talk about the next big thing called 10web. What is 10web? Let me show you an example, or let me show their website was 10web. As most of the people know WordPress, 10web is a website, AI website builder tool that build that can build your website within 2 to 5 minutes, and the website will be in WordPress. That means TenWeb can build your WordPress website in 2 to 5 minutes. What you have to do, you have to go to tenweb.io, and you have to give some instruction, like you have to provide information. Like if I show you, you have to provide a little bit of information about you, about your um, who you are, some information. And what happens then it gonna generate a specific website for you, that you're gonna love it. You can do customization, same thing like a WordPress website. You can do customization, you can do edits, blah blah blah, stuff like that. Yes, it has pricing involved, but um, I think that's makes sense to try this out. You'll have a website created within 2 to 5 minutes if you want to try this out. That's a really good tool. You can also check this out. Can TenWeb be used with Wix? Wix is a different platform. Wix has their ADI, I mean their new AI launch recently. So with the Wix AI, you can also build your website within a couple of minutes.
I'm very
Will
excited.
you no, 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 no. Will it look at your current site and make it better? No. As far as I know, it will not. It will just ask. It has like a couple of question that you have to answer. You put your information. It's gonna. They have ready-made templates, couple of them. So it's gonna fill out and create a website. It's someone who want to play with, want to have a website. They can try. Who don't have enough budget to do. You can use TenWeb for that. Next thing. So these are for the WordPress. Is AI engine, the most favorite tool for me. Like if you have a WordPress website, already a WordPress website, think about in this way. You want to generate content. Like you want to have a tool that can write blog post for you automatically. You don't have to go to ChatGPT, give a prompt, copy the blog post, go to your WordPress website, paste it, publish it. You don't have to do. With this plugin called AI Engine, you can now create blog posts automatically inside of your WordPress website within just a couple of instructions. That is super powerful. The other big feature is the chatbot. Let me show you an example of the chatbot. So if I go there down, you can see they have a chatbot feature. They have free version, paid version. Of course, the free version, you can easily try this out. Paid version involved with the ChatGPT 4 version. But if you want to have, let's say, a chatbot in your website, you want to you want your you want to GPT to reply your visitor, like reply question as a chatbot, you can try this AI engine. So I recommend you to try this out. AI engine, you can do like customize, you can fine tune, you can do content generation, you can do chatbot, AI playground, blah blah blah, tons of things you can do this plugin. So we talk about Elementor, the #1 page builder. We talk about TenWeb to build your website within a couple of minutes, WordPress website. We talk about the AI engine, a plugin you can install right away. They have a free version, they have a pro version. The free version you can download from wordpress.org plugins/AI engine, or you can search on Google like WordPress. Um, you can search on Google like AI engine WordPress plugin. You will find this plugin. You will see a beautiful cat, robotic cat, and that means you are on the right track. So you have to install, or you go to your WordPress plugin area, add new plugin, add your AI engine plugin, and you can have chatbot, you can have content, everything written down. I hope everyone gonna love that, and I recommend everyone, if you never try this out, I will recommend to try this out. Let's go to the next part. Chatbot. Okay, let me see. I talk about AI engine, chatbot AI. So that's a really good tool. A chatbot. Think about in this way. You need you want to have a uh, AI or chatbot in your website, and that's gonna reply a question, reply answer or any of question 24/7 without having your involvement. That's the same thing you can do with this chatbot AI. The good thing here is there's tons of chatbot out there, AI chatbot out there, but the good thing here with this chatbot is it offers free. It has a non-profit version. That's why I picked this bot to share this with you guys. So you have to fill out a couple of information. That you have to reach out to them, and you are gonna get $170, around 140 to $70 plan for absolutely free. As a non-profit, you can use chatbot under special rules free of charge. Go try this out and install. It's really easy to install. Like if you want to see how it works, you can open it up and you can see start the chat. You will have something similar to this in your website, and I can ask any question and it will be replied through ChatGPT. It has tons of other things like the feature. If you see what it provide, let me see if I see the pricing. It provide hey, you have 5 chatbot. If you have 5 website, you can install 5 chatbot, 5,000 valid chats. You have unlimited number of stories, history, all kind of integration, reporting, security, version history, everything included in this package. Normally it was $170 per month, but you'll get it for $0. You have to just apply this form. If you want to go to this website, you have to write chatbot.com/nonprofit. Chatbot.com/nonprofit. So this chatbot is powered by GPT. Let me show you some features why you should use this. Um, Provide immediate support to your donors, volunteers, communities every step on the way. This chatbot has every feature you need. Let me go to their website and show you the feature. Okay, so a complete chatbot platform for business. It has a little bit of technical thing, but it's not really hard. You can set it up like it has really good features that you can use. It's not like you don't have to do coding stuff. You can use the visual stuff to create that, or you can hire someone to do that. Like it's really easy. And the good thing is like you have everything for free, and that's why I recommend to try this out. You can give a FAQ or give a little bit of information to a chatbot, and the chatbot will read that information based on the data you provided. It can reply. So that's the next big thing that you can use. These are the integration you can use with this chatbot. It has integration with Messenger, website, live chat, Slack. I mean, this chatbot can also integrate with Messenger, Facebook Messenger. So that means it can also reply from Facebook. So let me go to the next tool. Thank you. Let me go to the next tool.
While you're going there, I'm just saying this is very, very good. There's so many AI options out there.
Yeah,
Sorry.
this is really just the tip of the iceberg when it comes to the AI options. We just wanted to kind of give you a couple great options, but there's even more out there. It's really just an area, right, of technology that's exploding right now and only getting bigger.
Yes, it's getting bigger, and I want everyone to implement these tools for your website to get ahead with 2024. And chatbot is one of the most priority tool, and then we have GPT, then we have accessibility things you should include in your website. Now let's talk about the chat spot. Chat spot, is there anything that can post directly to social media channels and tag business? Yes, there's some AI tools out there that can do that. Like this is related to marketing, but there's a couple of other AI tools that you can use. If you go to appsumo.com, there's a couple of AI tools you will find that they raise funding and you can get a lifetime access, like very cheap. I can share this with you. AppSumo. If I go to AppSumo, AppSumo has tons of tools that you can use. Keep in this mind, check the reviews because these are new tools coming up in the market, but you'll find really good tools. Like Answerly has like a chat widget. You can use your business customer support. I think there's a tools I see recently that can reply question on LinkedIn social media platform. So there's tons of tool out there. I'll recommend to visit AppSumo. The problem with this like it has paid version, and the good thing is like you can get a lifetime deal. Okay. Oh, okay. So I'll recommend you to go to AppSumo. You have to just type appsumo.com. So let me go to the next slide. ChatSpot AI. So let me go to the slide. ChatSpot AI by HubSpot. This is really amazing. Those the problem with ChatGPT or any other text-based tool, NLP language model, LLM, is you don't have the prompt to write for what you should write to get this result. That's a problem. With ChatSpot AI, you can overcome this problem easily. Like ChatSpot is powered by HubSpot and it's free that you can try this out. If you go to chatspot.com, you create an account, then you can see this kind of dashboard. Now, if you have some specific question, if you have a specific thing, you can type your message. It's similar to GPT. It actually using the GPT, ChatGPT. Uh, so you can try this out. You can ask your question and you can do the conversation. If I show you a template, they have some prompt template that you can use, ready to use template. Here's a couple of questions, like a couple of things you can find. Generate image. You can generate image for free. Here's another thing. If you want to use DALL-E 3 for free, you can do this through Bing.com. Bing, if you go to Bing.com or search Google Bing.com DALL-E 3, then it will take you a page where you can search and generate image. So if you want to generate free images, you can go to ChatSpot featured and you can click on generate image. Now you can generate an image of describe your image. You just have to describe that and it will generate the image for free. You can add your company information, research. You can do research. You can research company, elevator pitch. Then let me show you the favorite thing that I like. Like you can generate a vision, you generate a business mission statement, and you just have to fill out this information like this. You have to provide this information that it's gonna create a business mission statement. And if I go back, you can also generate blog post. If you go to, if you want to create a blog post for, let's say, for your website for a specific thing, you can also create a blog post, and you have to fill out this information only, this dotted underline ones. You have to fill out this information, then it's gonna create a blog post. Very easy. Then we have generate blog, we have generate email subject line. You can also do that. You can also do, if you want to do SEO stuff, if you want to do some research stuff, you can do this as well. You can generate blog title, you can do related keywords, stuff like that. So in CRM, if you're using HubSpot CRM, you can also use ChatSpot to tell them like stuff to do. So then we have reporting stuff. You can also analyze the report if you have, let's say, stuff going on in your HubSpot account. You can also, based on the activity, based on the stuff, you can also generate report. Images, we talk about like you can generate tons of styled images.
Seems like
Like
you can do
generate
almost
images,
anything in ChatSpot.
anything you want. And the good thing here is like it's for someone who don't have technical knowledge, who don't have enough knowledge in prompt, how to write better prompt, who just who don't have enough time as well, who just want
Yep.
to play and create something really quickly. So I'll
So
recommend you to go to ChatSpot. Very good tool, powered by HubSpot. Try this out and you're gonna love that. Okay. So I'll recommend you to go there. Like you can see tons of category that you are gonna like. One of the thing you can do is like competitor analysis. You can do the competitor analysis for free on ChatSpot. But if you want to do this on ChatGPT, you need to have the pro version account. I mean, it needs to do the web accessibility web version stuff. So that's pretty much it. We don't have enough time actually. I'm sorry, or I can talk about this more in depth. So I have to hand over this to John. John,
all
you can
right.
take over now.
I know there's just so much we can talk about when it comes to AI. Awesome. Thank you, Tarek. One bonus I wanted to gloss over just super fast was donor search. It actually uses machine learning and over 800 data points to be able to pinpoint when your donors are most likely to contribute next. So using your current data, it can target a strategy for donations. It gives you all the information in a visual way, so you can really dig in and understand that data better, including likelihood scores for donations. It's pretty cool. Recommend checking it out. So, kind of wrapping up, as we wrap up today's discussion, just wanted to highlight how TAP Network can specifically assist your nonprofit. If you head over to TechSoup website, you can check out our free assessment and services. And before we get to the Q&A, Tarek and I just wanted to thank everyone for coming out today. And I briefly wanted to go over a couple of the services TAP offers. We offer web and app development services alongside strategy that works best for your nonprofit, as well as SEO and content marketing services. We're also a Platinum HubSpot partner. We work extensively with HubSpot, and we harness AI's power to refine your inbound marketing strategies, increasing leads, revenues, brand authority, all that kind of stuff. We do so much more, as you can see here. If you want to learn anything more, like I said on the previous slide, you can go to TechSoup's website and go to services and then website services, or visit tapnetwork.com. Now, without further ado, we can begin the QA. Feel free to put any questions in the chat. We may not get to them all, but we'll answer what we can.
I think a lot of the questions were answered along the
Awesome.
way, which is always fun.
Yeah,
Lots of virtual collapse in the chat room, but we'll stay around for another minute to see if there's any questions.
Sure, absolutely, no problem.
Yeah, Kevin said you've answered all my questions.
Love to hear it.
Thank you. People, it seems like people are loving. Eric was so helpful. Thank you, Cindy, Kevin. Thank you.
So there's a question from Teresa. She said, can you remind me, ChatSpot free?
Yes, ChatSpot in beta mode, and you can try this out. It's free.
Mhm.
And
So
Alex
go
said,
ahead, go ahead, free. If it's not available free, we have to do a petition, right? Isn't it? To get it free. We need this for, we need some AI tools for nonprofits. It's really hard to find some really good tools for nonprofit. Some tools are really expensive. So we need some alternatives. And I think TechSoup should take over on this couple of tools and talk about them.
ooh. Okay, so Alex said, any recommendations for plugin tools that will read web content in different languages? That's a great question.
Okay, yes. You're talking about a translation.
Google Translate.
Translation. If you want to do with ChatGPT, it's not very good at translation because its native language is English and it uses Google Translate, and you know what it is gonna do. And but there's some if you talk specifically to translate your website, there's a really good tool out there, really good plugin out there that you can try. Amazing. It's not using it's not gonna use a Google Translate. They have built-in translate, and you can try this out. Let me see if I can find some. If you use WordPress, there's a tool called GTranslate. It's free, and you can translate it, I think, in more than 30 to 50 plus languages. Amazing. Try this out. It's free. Just install, select which language you want to be translated. That's it. You don't have to have any technical knowledge. You have the translate option in your website. Done. GTranslate. Let me see if I can send the link.
Yeah.
GTrans.
Well, you did that. You probably answered the second questions about Frederica. I hope I said your name right. Talking about African dialect and French dialect. So that for everybody, that was great. All right. Perfect. Okay, if there's no more questions, thank you all for your time, John and Tarek. Oh, so amazing. Looking forward to the next webinar.
I would love to send the link if possible for the plugin.
Yeah, take time. We have time. So you can put a link in there too called Grant Translate. Oh, G Translate.
I just sent. Yes, I just sent the link on chat. You can take a look on the GTranslate plugin.
So that's the direct plugin you can use to put right on your website.
Perfect. Perfect.
Thank you so much for this today, Aretha.
Have a great day, everybody.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Have a great